You're watching Established Chernobyl.
Hope that answers your question.
I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. Today's the top 10 greatest pranks ever pulled. So, this is day 2 for April Fool's Week. But let's just say April Foods. Well, seriously. Gotta catch him up. So we're taking a look at this video. Are you ready? Well then. Well, gotta go fast with the top 10 greatest pranks ever pulled.
April Fools! Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 pranks that fooled everyone.
This year, for the first time, the spaghetti crop has failed.
Before we begin, we publish new videos
Well,
every
that was
day,
a really
so be sure to
fast
subscribe
one.
for more
Still
great content.
fools.
For this list, we're paying tribute to the tricks and hoaxes that got our goats on a larger scale. To all the pranksters watching, you could learn a lot from these japes.
Yep,
3,
like Flu and
2,
Loud.
1. April Fools!
Number 10. Plenta and micro sizes at Starbucks. Ever wish your coffee cup were just a little bigger or smaller? So did many
Not
customers,
just a
apparently.
little bit of that.
No,
That's pretty fooling me around.
In April 2010, Starbucks announced 2 new cup sizes for the US and Canada, to be introduced later that year, the Plenta and Micra cups. The size of a shot glass, the Micra held about 2
It's a little
fluid
bit
ounces.
tiny, Cake.
The Plenta cup
I mean, the
held
tiny cup
128
and a large
fluid
cup.
ounces and was
That's
essentially a
supersized.
popcorn bucket.
Just
The Starbucks
kidding.
blog
I
posted
saw like a
whole article
popcorn
about the new
bucket
cups,
on that.
outlining additional silly uses for
That's
these dream
silly.
cups. Of course, it was all a joke, but that's probably
Moving
good.
on.
Since not even the biggest caffeine addict could survive the Plenta.
I know somebody who's had a little less caffeine this morning.
Number 9. Nixon for President 92.
But as you can plainly see, I've got a shiny new body.
Ooh,
It's
the
safe to say that
future
Richard
Nixon.
wasn't everyone's
From
favorite president.
Futurama.
However, what if he decided to come back to office?
Nixon's back!
Even though he'd resigned in 1974, former President
still
Nixon
gotta
announced
terminate
on National
on that
Public Radio's
one,
Talk of the
dude.
Nation program in 1992 that he'd be running for president again, claiming that, quote, "I never did anything wrong and I won't do it again." Naturally, listeners were shocked by this announcement.
Well, that's
until
a
the
shock.
second half of the broadcast
Come
revealed
on.
the truth.
You think about
It
it.
was actually comedian and impressionist Rich Little doing a spot-on Nixon impression for an April Fool's prank set up by the network. No wonder they call him the man of 1,000 voices.
And within minutes, I gotta tell you, within minutes, this guy had me on the floor with his funny stories, his
Yep, that's
anecdotes, and all that
funny,
shit.
Number 8. The Spaghetti Tree Hoax.
Conditions in the Grampians were ideal for the growing of spaghetti vines, and after 5 years,
That's
the first
right.
crop was harvested.
Money doesn't grow on trees, but the BBC's 1957 hoax fooled a nation into thinking spaghetti does. On April 1st,
Is there a
1957,
spaghetti
the
plant?
BBC program
That's
Panorama aired a
great.
3-minute
That's
documentary
silly.
about trees in southern Switzerland that apparently grew
Is that a
spaghetti.
noodle?
The delectable pasta was still
Well,
relatively
still
new to
got a
Britons,
little bit of
so
noodle.
many believed this was
Oodles
actually
of
where it
fun.
came from. They told the BBC for hints on
I
how to
thought
grow it
so,
themselves.
dude.
Boy, when your face is red when
I
they
thought I
found out
loved
it was
that.
fake. Just a cleverly
Told you
shot
love
prank
it.
thought up by cameraman Charles de Jaeger. Others have made their own tributes to the hoax, but you can't beat the original.
For those who love this dish, there's nothing like real homegrown
Panorama.
spaghetti.
Number 7. Taro Tsujimoto. Who knew a fake hockey player could make such a big splash? Back in 1974, when the NHL entry draft was more private than it is today, it was the 11th
faked?
round of the draft, and the Buffalo
moving
Sabres
on.
GM was getting impatient, so he decided to play a little practical joke. He drafted an imaginary Japanese player named Taro Tsujimoto.
Well,
of the
still got
Tokyo
imagination
Katanas.
on
Get it?
that.
Sabers, katanas.
It is a very special song.
The media
Well,
believed
whatever you
it
know.
was legit, and Taro was
That's
drafted
faked.
183rd overall.
Dude,
I believed he was real.
Sadly, he was later labeled invalid when the hoax was found out. Since then, the fictitious player has become an in-joke for Sabres fans, and is celebrated to this day. Number 6.
The left-handed
This
Whopper.
prank promised the ultimate have-it-your-way
Which
for
one?
lefties.
Left
On a
or
certain
right?
day in
The
1998,
Whopper,
Burger
maybe,
King
huh?
put out a full-page newspaper ad for the new left-handed Whopper. It would have the same ingredients and taste as the regular sandwich, but all the
Yeah, it's an
condiments would be
ingredient,
rotated
dude.
180 degrees to
Well,
accommodate all
tanking over
left-handed
again.
carnivores. Silly as it sounds, thousands of people went to Burger King to request the new sandwich, while others even
That's
started
very
requesting a
impressive.
right-handed version. Unfortunately, you can't always have it your
Satisfied,
way,
not
as the lefty burger hoax was found
But
out.
I ever did
You
that.
have to admire
Did
that
I?
kind of dedication. Number 5. Smell-O-Vision by the BBC. Once again, the BBC got our goats. And our
It's a
nostrils.
British
In
broadcasting
1965,
company. It's
a professor from
corporation.
London University was interviewed on BBC TV.
They got a
claiming
United
he
Kingdom?
perfected Smell-O-Vision, a television machine that could transmit
Well,
the
you
TV
got a
studio's
television,
aromas
you gotta
over the
smell it.
airwaves.
We have the technology.
The professor demonstrated by putting chopped
Still
onions and coffee
seeing.
beans into his machine,
See
and
through.
asked viewers from around the country to call in
So
if they smelled
smell
anything.
sense.
Numerous viewers called in saying they did pick up these scents, proving how easily a person's senses can be fooled.
I don't smell anything.
This wouldn't be the last time this hoax was pulled, and it makes us wonder how far away
Well,
we are
still's a
from
little
the
bit
real thing.
smelling.
Number 4.
The eruption of Mount
On
Edgecombe.
April 1st, 1974, the people of Sitka, Alaska woke up to a nasty surprise. Smoke was billowing out of the dormant volcano Mount Edgecombe, possibly signaling an impending eruption. Naturally,
Why
people
is there
panicked, and a Coast Guard
seriously
helicopter
talking about
flew up
that?
to investigate. What they found was
Oh, I
not
gotta
a
watch my
near-erupting
eyes, ma'am.
volcano, but a pile of burning tires. And the words April
Oh,
Fool
that
painted in
burns
the
me
snow.
like
Turns out a local
anyway,
prankster had this
garbage.
trick planned for several years.
That's
and finally pulled it
garbage.
off.
I
After
know.
realizing there was no real danger, everyone had a good laugh. Except one resident who sent a letter to the prankster
Well,
6
that's
years later when
garbage.
Mount St. Helens
But
erupted,
who's
saying
next?
he'd gone too far. Number 3. Instant
Instant
Color
Color
TV. To this day, this remains one of Sweden's most famous April Fool's pranks.
The Color
Back
TV.
in 1962,
Still got a
the only
television.
TV channel in Sweden, SVT, broadcasted exclusively in black and white. However, technical expert Kjell Stenson claimed that by pulling a pair of
Did you
nylon
steal, like,
stockings
in the
over the
color
television set,
tuning?
the images on screen would appear in
That's
color.
imaging.
They even went so far as to produce a 5-minute broadcast explaining how to do it properly. Thousands of viewers fell for it, with a lot of people frantically
Well, and
searching
they
their
make people
houses
make
for
any
nylon stockings.
sense.
Unfortunately, color TV
Still
would not come to
information
Sweden until 1970. Number 2. Welcome to Chicago at LAX. Air travel is stressful enough. Now you have to worry about landing in the wrong city? On April Fool's Day
Well,
1992,
still wrong
passengers
the
arriving
city.
into Los Angeles caught sight of a new welcome message. An 85-foot-long yellow banner
That is
hanging
still
over the racetrack
wrong.
a few miles from the airport. Written on the banner in bright red letters,
I have
was
no
"Welcome
idea what
to
that is.
Chicago."
Welcome to
Naturally,
Chicago.
people panicked at the thought
At
of landing in the wrong
LAX.
city, while the workers at the
That
racetrack were
city's
having their
wrong.
fun.
Where the am I?
The park spokesperson explained how they'd always wanted
That's-
to perform a practical joke
that's
like this.
treating like
and
that.
They pulled it off and then
Let's
some,
pull it
as
out!
The banner stayed
Pull
up
it out,
for 2
man!
days.
Pull it out!
Before we unveil the granddaddy of all pranks, here are some honorable mentions.
Twitter. Branson buys Pluto. Taco Liberty Bell.
Number 1. Orson Welles' The War of the Worlds broadcast.
Of the creatures in the rocket cylinder at Grover's Mill.
It's a radio drama.
I can give you no
It's a book.
authoritative information, either as to their nature, their origin, or their purposes here on Earth.
The year was 1938. It was the night before Halloween, and it was all over the radio. Martians had invaded. And were
Martians
laying
about
waste
to
the
come.
world. Or were they?
Now they're lifting their
But where would you go?
This is the end now.
The end.
Actor and filmmaker to be
But
Orson
why?
Welles performing a radio adaptation of H.G. Wells' The War of the Worlds, disguised as a fun Halloween news report. Unfortunately, it wasn't so fun for listeners. They were too busy panicking.
You just ever heard of
thinking it
that
was real,
news before?
despite assurances that it
Still
wasn't.
catchy.
See their hiding place plainly in the glare of the searchlights here.
It's debatable if it really resulted in mass hysteria,
That's a result,
but it
that.
does show that it takes a great performance to fool an entire nation, and an even greater hoax to be remembered to this very day.
The devastation is incredible. They're grinding up the bodies of human beings. Now they're riding horses in the rain.
Do you agree with our picks?
Well, and that's about it. So anyways, thank you for watching, and we'll check back next time for another April Fool's video. But this is like a humanized version of the SML. Bowser Jr. orders a pizza. Really cool.
Thanks for watching.
I just hope there are no passing winds there. Get it?